Hey guys, so I got my red wine here and we are going to talk about my skincare routine. So a little background, I am oily and I am acne prone. I have acne. I guess you would call it cystic acne. I don't really know the type of acne I have specifically. I just know I have acne. And very oily skin. So I'm not a dermatologist. I am not a skincare professional in any way, so don't take any of this as like advice or like, oh, maybe, no. Go to the dermatologist yourself or do your own research. This is just what works for me and what I do every day. So, I guess to start off with, I do use Proactive, and right now I use the Proactive Plus, which Proactive really helped my acne, and I know it's chock full of chemicals and I should probably find a more natural solution, but every time I've done that, my acne just comes back with a vengeance. And I get that acne is a very trial and error thing. It's a very tricky thing. What works for some people does not work for others. Everyone's acne is very, I guess you could say, individual. So everyone's acne is very individual to themselves, so, like I said, that's why you can't really take anything I say as advice. Like, you really have to do your own kind of research and stuff. But anyways, I use the Proactive Plus, Skin Smoothing Exfoliator. I do this morning and night, every day. And I know people, it's an exfoliator, and I know people say don't do exfoliators, like, do them, like, twice a week, because they tend to be very, can be harsh on your skin. So because of that, for my cleansing, I use a micellar water. This is the Yves Rocher hydrating micellar water. I use this, but it's almost up. So I got a new one that I've been hearing a lot of good things about this brand called Simple. And I wanted to try their micellar cleansing water, so this is what I use. Because I use an exfoliator, I cleanse with something very light, like micellar water, so that I don't, because foaming cleansers, I feel like if I exfoliated and then went with a foaming cleanser every day, twice a day, my skin would just be like, what the hell are you doing? So that's why I use a micellar water to cleanse. It's very lightweight and it still gets the job done, and actually micellar water, it gets a lot off. Like, I use it as a makeup remover / cleanser. And like I said, I typically do this after my exfoliation step. So that is that. And then right now I'm using this Simple Soothing Toner. And to tone my skin. So toning is supposed to help with from what I understand, and I know a lot of people are like, what is the point of toning? Like, is that really necessary? And from what I understand, toning is necessary because when you cleanse your face, you strip it of a lot of stuff it needs. Wikipedia's definition says it's a lotion or wash designed to cleanse the skin and shrink the appearance of pores. Okay, so Allure.com. On this website, it says, if you want to talk science, a toner is a fast, penetrating liquid that delivers skin a quick hit of hydration and helps remove some dead cells off the surface of the skin. So, yeah, a toner is just kind of I think supposed to even out the skin, bring hydration, shrink pores. An extra step after cleansing, basically. So it's up to you to decide if toner is really necessary. I do it, but like I said, if you think it's kind of bullshit, then it's bullshit. So as an acne, oily skinned person, I always hear about witch hazel. So this is my next toner that I'm going to start using. Witch hazel astringent. Astringent, it does have alcohol in it. It is drying, but the reviews I've read are raving, and they say the alcohol does not dry your skin out that badly. So, we'll see. But yeah, witch hazel, I've heard, is really good for acne and oily skinned people. So I'm excited to start using this, and I will let y'all know how this goes. It's supposed to clean and condition, soothe and cool, and renews and revitalizes. So we'll see. I tone, but like I said, it's really up to you if you think it's a necessary step. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. And then after I tone, I take my trusty Eau Thermale Avene thermal spring water, and just spray this. This is like kind of like an extra step of hydration, kind of an extra step of toning just after the toner. I spray this on, kind of let it sit, and then I move on to the next step in my proactive regimen, which is the pore targeting treatment. And this is just like a kind of like a gel-like consistency acne treatment. It's supposed to help with pores, and you just put it over your face and let it sit, and it has benzoyl peroxide in it, and it's just supposed to sit there and kind of like, I guess, target your pores and fight the acne, kind of, yeah. And then I use this complexion perfecting hydrator, which has hyaluronic acid in it. And as you know, not as you know, but I've been really interested in hyaluronic acid and hearing about it. And it's supposed to really just help keep your skin hydrated and bring moisture and into your skin and keep it locked in. And as an oily person, I'm actually obsessed with keeping my skin hydrated. And you would think as an oily skin person, I'd be like so anti keeping my skin hydrated, but oily skin needs the hydration. And it is a myth that you should stay away from face oils and moisturizers and all that stuff if you're oily skin, because actually taking away all of that stuff will make your skin even oilier, because it's making up for the lack of oils in the skin. So, yeah, this is just supposed to bring, it's got salicylic acid in it and hyaluronic acid. It's just got a lot of stuff in it to kind of keep the moisture retained and fight acne, and it's not greasy at all. Like, this is also kind of like a gel-like formula. This is not greasy. But as an extra step, in the morning time, I use this Holzen Tagescreme from Dr. Hauschka. This was my morning moisturizer. It's almost out. There's like holes in it that I'm squeezing product out of, but it's almost out. Very thick, though. My nighttime moisturizer is my Crème de la Mer. This shit is amazing. And I'm going to start using this in the morning, too. It's so... My skin has never looked brighter and, like, just more even. Something about my skin. And it looks so dewy, and I have oily skin, but it looks dewy in, like, a not oily skin kind of way, if that makes sense. It's just really... It's such a nice moisturizer. I use that, and I'm in love with it. Yes. I also use eye cream. I use this Vichy Idealia Eyes eye contour. It's supposed to brighten your eyes, basically. I have purple under eyes, so my under eyes are literally like purple raccoon eyes. I don't have them as bad as my dad, but because I use eye cream, and the eye cream, this really brightens my under eyes, and I love it because my purple under eyes, it just makes me look like I haven't slept, even if I have slept, because I have that natural purple under eye kind of thing going on. So, but what can you do, you know? What can you do? I use this Veleda Hautcreme, skin food, für trockene und, für trockene Haut und, yeah, that means for dry skin. I use this as a lip balm, though, because it's so thick. It's thicker than my Crème de la Mer. This is insanely moisturizing. I was using it on my face, but it's, like, way too thick for it's way too thick for my face. So I use it as a, you can use this as a, oh my god, lip balm and hand cream. This is basically all in, like, a lot of different purposes. You can use it as a hand cream. I think in the wintertime, if it ever gets cold here, I'm probably going to use this as a hand cream, because I can see this working out beautifully. I have a very oily face, but I do have eczema, and my skin on my hands gets so dry and just nasty in the wintertime and itchy, and I'm like, oh, I just want a hand cream so bad, and I can see this being my saving grace in the wintertime. I'm going to Germany this winter, so I might bring this with me because it will be cold there. If not here, it will be cold in Germany. But yeah, I do use this. This is very good as a lip balm. Just like bring some nice... I have very dry lips too. And this is awesome for just providing moisture, you know? The last thing I do is I spot treat with tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is amazing for acne. Amazing for acne. So I use this tea tree oil every night, spot treat with it. I just put it on the spots where I have acne when I see spots and I wake up and the acne, it's not gone, but it's severely reduced. So this is a very amazing spot treatment. All you need is this simple thing as a spot treatment. I got this at some grocery store. It's not even that. It's from this brand called African Angel. It wasn't that expensive. It's made in the USA. It's just very simple. It's just all it is tea tree oil. And like I said, oily skin people, I know that we tend, when we hear the word oil, we're like, oh, no, I'm not putting that on my face. But you really should, because oil counteracts oil. If you have oily skin, I cannot recommend enough face oils. My oils are at bay because I moisturize the shit out of my skin and make sure it's hydrated, put on the oils, everything. And my skin is like, I still have oily skin, it's still oily, but it's like not as bad as it was. I used to have like an oil slick on my forehead. Like I could just wipe my forehead, my fingers were shiny, and I know that's disgusting and probably too much information. But if you're oily skin, you know what I'm talking about. So, yes, anyways, I was going off on a tangent. Face oils, don't be scared of them. So basically, I don't have a serum in my skincare regimen yet. I'm interested in getting the e.l.f. Beauty Shield Vitamin C Serum because I hear so many good things about vitamin C and how it's supposed to be just amazing for your skin. So I'm really intrigued by the vitamin C thing. And I would like to pick up, the e.l.f. serum is very cheap but very good. Like I've heard a lot of good reviews on it, so I'm very curious and interested to try it. Also, I can do a separate video on my face masks. I didn't include them in here because it's just a lot of masks, and I don't feel like going through all of them individually because I use a face mask almost daily though. I love face masks. I love pampering my skin and making my skin feel good, and just face masks are my guilty pleasure. And next to makeup, I could collect them and always use them. And today I used my Charlotte Tilbury Goddess Skin Clay Mask under my makeup. And as usual, I'm looking in the mirror. My makeup has just stayed on my skin. That shit is amazing. Something about it, it like binds your makeup to your skin. My makeup still looks like I freshly applied it this morning. I'm so in awe by this face mask. I highly recommend it. It is $55 though. It's kind of expensive. But my skin, it just makes my makeup look so good. I'm so impressed by it. I'm like, what? Is this real? Yeah, so anyways, thank you guys for watching my video. And hit the like button, subscribe, all those things. And I will see you guys in my next video.